Howdy guys, and welcome back. So your boy's finally doing it today. We have a lovely Indra review, which I have not done. As many as you guys can tell, Indra is probably my most favorite MSO mon besides Gatito. Indra's #1. He's always been like my face either on Discord for a while, which is now Gatito, or just my face on YouTube and Twitch and stuff. But I just really like Indra, and he has an awesome design. So I figured, you know, why not end the year or in December with reviewing one of my top favorite mon, and we'll see which one's worth building, and let's check them out. Let's do the design review though. Again, the dark one is just OG, man. Like, I have nothing to say about the dark one because I am totally and utterly biased for this. The variant one is kind of meh. He has some Kingdom Hearts like Xehanort action going on there with the red eyes and kind of white hair. But just the normal one is like OG, dude. Like, his design is on point. I love the floating sword as well. Not a big fan of Evo 1 Indra, even though I like his arms and I like the things around his arms. And like his little belt thingy, that's pretty cool. But I think Evo 2 Indra is probably my favorite out of the bunch. Then I'll probably say Evo 1 and Evo 3 is equal. But let's go ahead and review his stats, my boys. This one's a dark type. 28k HP, 3.6k attack, 2.5k defense. Also, him being attacker type, it is pretty solid all around. He has good HP pool. Attack is really good to be a dark type. Surprisingly, I'm surprised it's not lowered. Defense is okay. And he is a double courageous striker, so this is purely a Titans mon only. Yeah, there's nothing really to say about him. He's like legitness. This dude's like perfect. If you can throw him on possibly a leech set to keep him alive, aim for some max crit rate on him, my boys, he's gonna do all kinds of damage. If you can get one to Evo 3, he's gonna do all kinds of damage. I'm still praying that I can at least pull one. But that's never going to happen. Let's go over here to the light one next, though. The variant light one's pretty cool. Yep, I do like the variant light one. Again, the Evo 3 is not my favorite. I do like Evo 2 the best. But they're both pretty good. I would prefer the variant for the light one, though. The light one is an attacker as well. A lot less HP than the dark one. 20k HP, nearly 4k attack, and nearly 2.5k defense. So stat wise, he is extremely glassy, but in theory he should hit like a truck, like nobody's business, because of how high his attack is. There's really no reason why you wouldn't build him with crit rate as subs if you're not building him on a ruin set anyways. But let's see, he has elemental edge and hunter, so definitely a powerful mon. He may come short in some areas because of elemental edge and him not being a dark type. But I mean, if you pull one, I would definitely use the heck out of him just as a trophy mon, because this is an actually useful Nat 5. That's a trophy mon and not a useless one. You know what I mean? But again, all of these sets, it doesn't matter if it's on a broken or a full set, as long as you meet the criteria that I just give out to you guys. It's kind of like a starting point for your mons. He'd be good to go. But so far the light and dark are no pushovers, which they shouldn't be because they're light and dark mons. Next we have the lovely grass one. Again, the regular design is far superior than the variant. The grass one has balance type with almost 33k HP, 2.8k attack, 2.9k defense. Solid. Not the best as a Nat 5, but they're pretty solid. I mean, they're almost coming in at 3k flat for his attack and defense. Nobody cares about recovery. So he's not a mon that you should be able to one-shot without having defense down on him, and he comes with stun and thirst. Useful in PvP. I will say he's useful in PvP. I do see him quite a lot in the lower level PvP areas, but once you get higher up, because resist is so high, you want somebody that can do damage if they can't stun, so he kind of falls off there. But I mean, if you're trying to get your feet wet in PvP, then there's nothing wrong with using him either as an attack mon or defense mon, because he's balance type, so he shouldn't have too much trouble surviving. but he's probably the weakest out of the bunch. I could be wrong, but every time I get a wood Indra, I just feed it to my water one. Let's go over here to the water one next. Here we have the lovely Sea Striker. Oh, that variant one is just, oh, it's too much, dude. It straight gagged me with a machete. This one is a balance type as well. His stats are coming at 3k. He does sacrifice a little bit of HP. Unlike the wood one, he does have a little bit less HP, but his stats are 3k flat. So pretty solid mon. HP could be a little bit higher as a balanced nat 5, but it is what it is, my boys. Comes with attack down and courageous strike. 3-turn attack down is disgusting, and 80% chance is also extremely disgusting, and courageous strike as well. Without a doubt, a Titan's mon. You can use him for probably like the Lupin dungeon as well. You can use him clan versus clan defense, offense if you want to, because attack down for 3 turns and that higher percentage is definitely useful. If you have an interest in Titans, I would try to get him to Evo 3 if you can. If not, keep him at Evo 2 until you can hopefully get him to Evo 3. But overall, again, a very solid mon for what it is. And no, guys, I'm not trying to be biased here because Indra's my boy. 433, go ahead and send your boy a Dark Indra for Christmas, please. Please make sure he's triple square master race. Here we have the Fire Indra, which I do not have. Again, the regular color is just far superior than the the variant color, because the variant makes him look like he's the dark type, but then again he's not, so it's kind of trolly. But let's take a look at his stats. I don't know why his HP is higher than a balanced type, which is kind of weird. Attack is 3.6k, pretty solid. Defense is 2.2, a little bit low as a nat 5, but overall as an attacker, I mean, it doesn't really get much better than this. Attack is pretty phenomenal, HP is fine, and he comes with Elemental Edge and Seal, so he is usable in the PvP arena. You do see these as well. I'm not sure why people put him on defense. I mean, I can understand him hitting hard with maybe like a ruin set on defense, but I don't know, maybe I would use him on offense if I had one. I don't know, but again, a very solid PvP mon in my opinion. You can get away with using him in some areas of the story if you manage to pull one at a lower level, but overall he's probably the better choice out of the two. So Fire Indra versus Wood Indra, I would probably go for the fire one first because Seal is nice. Thirst is also good as well, but the Elemental Edge is kind of a better choice in a PvP environment, especially with changing mons, than the stun. But I mean, it's up to you guys. But that's pretty much it, guys. Indra's most definitely my favorite mon. I would love to have at least an Evo 2 Dark Indra one day. Overall, he's pretty solid. The light and dark are great on their own. The grass one, again, isn't too bad. He's just a little bit lackluster. The fire one's okay, and the water one is just a Sea Striker. So if you're into Titans, hey, it couldn't hurt to have more. But that's it, you guys. As always, guys, thanks so much for watching. Hopefully it gives you guys a little bit more insight into why your boy just loves Indra so much. But yeah, that's pretty much it, you guys. Peace out.